Okay, boys and girls, we're going to have another lesson today on Draw It, Web It. So we're going to draw a number, a numeral, in the middle of our screen here, in that middle circle. And then we're going to web that number out. Okay, are you ready? Let's see. We'll do green this time and see if you can tell me what this number is. That's right, it's 63. So next we're going to represent this number with base 10 blocks. So we have one of these rods, and how many does this rod represent? That's right, 10, because there are 10 ones in one of these. Okay, so you ready? Let's count together. 10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. All right, let's be really precise and make sure that we have 63. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. Great job counting with me, boys and girls. Okay, next we want one more than the number. So I'm going to use one of my math tools over here, and that is my 100 board. Okay, so I'm going to find the number 63 over here on my 100 board. Can you find the number 63? Here it is, right here. So what number comes right is one more than that. So that number comes right after it. That is correct. It is 64. Okay, now if I have 63 and I add 10 more, let's add 10 more. How many would I have? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73. So I would have 73 if I added 10 more. Get my pen back. So let's look and see where 73 is on the 100 board. So if I'm at 63 and I add 10 more, I'm at 73. Okay, so next I need to know how many 10s I have and how many 1s I have. So let's go back and look at our base 10 blocks. So we know these are a group of 10. How many groups of 10 do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 10s. And how many 1s? 1, 2, 3. Correct. Are you noticing that in the number 63 there are 6 10s and 3 1s? Now what is 1 less than the number 63? If I look over here on my 100 board, I can use that as support. And 1 less than the number, you are correct. It is 62. Now, what is 10 less than the number? So if I have 63 up here in base 10 blocks, what if I were to have 10 less? How many would I have? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53. I would have 53 if I had 10 less. So I'm going to get my pen back. I'm going to write 53. So I'm noticing too that if I'm at 63 and 10 less would be right above it at 53. That's an interesting pattern there that counts by tens. 53, 63, 73. Great job. Okay, so let's erase and do another number together. That will be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go to the next slide here. All right, so I'm going to get my pen and I'm going to write a number here in the middle. See if you can tell me what this number is. 46. That is correct. So I'm going to represent that with base 10 blocks. Remember, one of these rods is 10. Help me count. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, can I do another 10? That would make 50. That's too much. So I know this is 40 and some ones. So you ready to count with me? 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. Great. Let's be really precise and make sure that we have 46. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. And I know that's 6 too because there's 3 on one side and 3 on the other. Great. I feel pretty confident there's 46 there. Okay, now what is one more than the number? So I'm going to get my pen back out. And I am going to find 46 over here on my 100 board. Can you find it? Here it is. Here's the number 46. I hope you found it too. What is one more than that number? That is correct. It goes 46, 47. So one more is 47. What is 10 more than the number? So if I were to add another 10 here, 46, and then I would have 56. See how we can count by tens there? Okay, so what number? 56 is 10 more. And if I notice on my 100 board, it goes from 46 to 56. I'm counting by tens. So let's look at the number 46. How many tens do I have in that number? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So I have 4 tens. And how many ones? How many leftover ones? We notice here that there's a group of 3 and a group of 3, so I know that is 6. Now I'm going to look at one less than the number 46. So if I were to have one less here, I would have 45. Look at my 100 board. One less, counting backwards. That's 45. Very good. Now, the last one, what's 10 less than the number? So if I were to have 10 less of these, so I'm going to remove one of the rods. Let's count. 10, 20, 30, and I know this is 6. So 30 and 6 is 36. Very good. And notice here on my 100 board, 10 less, if I'm counting by tens backwards, 10 less would be, let me get my pen, 10 less, oh, ten less would be 36. So see, I removed that 110, so I had 10, 20, 30, and 6 more make 36. Great job, boys and girls, building the number 46. You did a great job building our web. Have fun practicing.